before you get in this whole video, just do yourself a favor if you want Tacoma videos. I personally don't give a fuck. I don't care. Subscribe down below. There's a red rectangular box button, whatever you want to call it. Click it, tap it if you're on your phone, whatever. And give this video a thumbs up. It just helps other people that want to see stuff like this and updates. We just hit 10,000 miles in this video. This is me from the future, but just want to let you know, 10,000 mile update of the Tacoma, the 2021 TRD Pro is here. Enjoy. Alright, here we are again. Let me turn these down a little bit, close this sunroof. What's up? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the video, and a video. And this is, if you can see, if you look closely, we've got 9990 miles on the Lunar TRD Pro Tacoma. If you're unfamiliar to the channel, this is a 2021 model. It's automatic. I specifically went for that. I've driven the manual here before, but I just want to give you my thoughts as we make this trip, this trek. I'm definitely gonna crack 9 miles while I'm doing this with y'all, so I figured I'd document it, get it on here, answer some questions, some common questions that you guys give me for this truck, asking this truck in other videos. There's a playlist. I have like 6 or 7 Tacoma playlists actually. You can burn through them. A lot of them are similar videos, so I think if you burn through one full playlist, you'll probably get through everything. I just have it worded differently for SEO and whatnot. But yeah, to get into this, I love it. 10,000 miles. I'm driving it almost too much, but it's a Tacoma. It's made to be driven. It's a TRD Pro. If I knew I was going to love this thing so much, I would have potentially gotten an off-road, because I don't even want to get rid of this now. The initial plan was, and I can get into the videos as to, you know, other future videos as to why I would go with the off-road over the Pro if it's going to be a lifelong, long-term keeper. But the difference is only a couple thousand, so it's neither here nor there for this video. I don't really care about a couple grand. It is what it is. For the opportunity cost of being able to own this and keep it for a while and probably put 100,000 to 300,000 miles on it, hopefully. These newer vehicles, I'm a little query of how the reliability can be long-term, 20, 30 years down the line. Granted, some people with even 2010 cars, they've only had them for 11 years, so we don't know what they're going to be like in 30 years if they hold up like a 1980 of some vehicles, Tacomas and some Mercedes or whatever, what have you, diesel vehicles hold up. But that's not what this video is about. It kind of is, but I just want to kind of curtail into your questions. Number one being the BFG KO2s that I have. I can't show you them since we're driving. Actually, I can try to hang this out the window. That gave you an idea, but solid drive down the back roads of beautiful New Jersey right now. The KO2s, common questions I get asked: what's it like when driving on the road? Almost no different than the stock wheels. It feels a little bit higher up, and when it's pumped up to 40 psi, a little bit more, a bit rougher ride, but it's not so much a concern. You are like a half inch, or not an inch off the ground, but you're like a half inch higher. And it's something that when my girl got in the car, she didn't even know that I got new wheels or new tires on the truck, same wheels. She was like, "Did you raise this? Why do I feel higher?" And I'm like, "You didn't even notice the tires." I picked her up at night. But nonetheless, the fuel economy, really no different. Kind of drive just how I do in this. This isn't a race car. This isn't fast. Yeah, with the tune, it can be a little bit quicker, but it's still not a snappy vehicle. I tend to just throw this on cruise control and just rip around unless I'm going off-road. If I'm commuting in this, it's typically a cruise control scenario. To kind of, never talked about this on the channel before in the videos, but to kind of get into detail with what this is a lane assist. I turn this off because watch what'll happen. And unlike some other Toyota vehicles, it doesn't attempt to veer you back into the lane. That's just fucking annoying. Not that I swerve a lot, but you know how it is. Going on long rides, every now and then you do. I'd rather just recorrect myself because it's not like I'm falling asleep. It is a nice safety feature though, something good to have. This right here, beautiful for the cruise control because I can separate how far I am going to be from somebody else. It's the adaptive distance, the adaptive cruise control's distance, because it'll slow down, speed up as needed. Big fan. Could be a little bit more resilient, but it is what it is. Interior quality of the vehicle we'll get to next once I finish these last few things up. Tread life with the KO2s seem pretty solid. I'll probably get, well, not great, and this is why I wanted to go with the KO2s first, because allegedly they are the quickest to wear and need change. So why not go with the ones that die off the quickest and be the test mule for you guys? I didn't really do that for me. If I were just buying this to have the longest lasting tires, I would get the ones like the fucking Wild Peaks that they claim 60,000, or else Generals 60,000, you know, things like that. That's an option. That's the next option. I love these so far though. If they do only last 20-30,000 miles, we might kick it back to a different brand and just try it out and see how they are. Otherwise, they're doing great. A couple people asked about them in the rain or snow. I think it's all about throttle control. I am not flooring it. I'm not trying to be mindful and fuel efficient. It's just I don't drive like that in this. I'm a much more mature driver in my TRD Pro in the Tacoma than I am in, say, the Z06 or any of the Porsches or whatnot, any of the other vehicles that you've seen on the channel. It's fun to floor. This, it's not really that fun to floor. It's just fun to kind of chill and drive in this, and you know, it's a different environment. So with that said, it's not a deal breaker, but sometimes, I think once or twice, and it rains, it's been raining like every other fucking day here. It doesn't even rain that much here often, just lately it's been raining a lot. Sometimes you'll notice, yeah, if you're on a certain incline or grade, depending, you know, you'll hear the wheels chirp a little bit if you get on it a little bit harder than you normally do or should. It's something to consider. If you're somewhere where it rains a lot and there's a lot of hills, probably be a little bit more aggressive and maybe would irritate me a little bit more. But I'm in New Jersey. It's not a big deal to me. Yeah, I think that sums it up with the tires. Any other questions if you guys want, just let me know. Easy to clean. They look great. Maybe I listed some B-roll here for you in the previous minutes. But yeah, just wanted to go over that. And look, we're almost at 10K. I have a service scheduled at Toyota of Vineland just because they're the ones that could get me in the soonest. And yeah, the interior quality, pretty solid. Knobs, real nice. Everything's pretty good. Everything's holding up really well. Every time I think I have a scratch on something, really it's just dirty and I can wipe it clean and it's good to go. This material is really interesting. I need to learn more about it and I'll get back to y'all on this. But it's like this weird, like rubber, like vinyl, neoprene. It's odd. It feels good and I like it. It's just, it's weird. But I don't know what else to go over with the interior other than it's pretty good. You know what I mean? It's easy to keep clean. It's easy to clean. This seems like a common issue for some people. This charging pad isn't lifting up at all. It's totally flat. I use that a lot. Press that to do it. You know, I'm filming on my phone right now, so I can't mess with it. The rear window is, you can operate it through there. Pretty awesome. ECT power if you're ripping off road or if you're towing or anything. Good, gives you a little bit extra juice. Allegedly, divider there. I'll list some of these extra products I have in here as well. This divider in here. I have this top lid, and then there's a divider down there. Got some stuff in it, and then this MOLLE sunshade. It just Velcros on. Pretty awesome. That actually straps in pretty good. But other than that, everything's been stout in this. I have not had any issues as far as quality control goes. There's a couple like rattles in the bed that I noticed when washing it, like if you press on certain things, but they're so hidden, it's hard to find, really hard to find. In a future video, I'll get into the tricks and Easter eggs and stuff they have in this, because there are quite a few. Oh, here we are, 998, almost there. Another big help is just coming up the stops. You can see people in front of you and behind you. You have your cam, your viewfinder that comes up. Also, when you go into 4-wheel low, 4-wheel high, a lot of other functions offered on the multi-terrain camera. I normally just keep this on weather or maps while we're driving. There's the app selection and stuff. There's a whole bunch of things you can do. Weather data not available. Oh, I'm trying to flex on the, oh man. Been checking the oil like every 3 weeks just because this is a new vehicle and it looks golden honey brown. Toyota, you've been doing some crazy stuff lately. That technology, because it's probably the fact that I don't beat the shit out of this truck. I do get on it a lot when we're off-roading, and I off-road it. I've toned it down since summer's hit because I've just been busy and we've been doing a lot of stuff on the weekends, me and my girlfriend, family, whoever, friends, whatever we're doing, taking the Z06 out a lot more. But here we are, we're almost there. I'm just gonna hold that on it while we wait for that to crack. But yeah, I've been kayaking and stuff, and we bring this with me, obviously, because I can't bring a kayak in the Z06. But there's just so many options as far as things you can do with this, and modifying it and off-roading it. I don't have rock sliders because I don't really need them, to be honest. I'm not going to get them. If a company wants to work with me on something, I don't know, I'll figure something out, but I'm not going to do rock sliders for right now. I know it'll probably prevent the vehicle from getting dirtier underneath, but it's fine. I just wash it anyway. Not that big of a problem. I really want to hit 10,000 right now. The maintenance light's going to pop up. Maybe I'll show you how to turn that off at the end of the video too, because I'm gonna want to shut that off, because my service is in 10 days, and I'll probably put another 200 or 300 miles on there. I'm not worried about it. There we are. There we are, as soon as I pulled away, right? 10,000 miles. That's right. And let's see when the maintenance light comes on. It'll probably come on within 20, 25 miles, but I just wanted to get that. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. The vehicle is pretty clean. I don't even know what's back there, but no issues so far. Been having a blast with it, and talks about the 2022 TRD Pro. As long as that red multicam isn't the only option, I'm not gonna get it if that's the only interior option, unless I see it in person and think otherwise. Yeah, you can get seat covers and stuff put over it, but the bright red leather interior, I wasn't all for it, and then the camo just kind of killed it for me. So just want to throw that out there. I am going to be getting one of them and putting it next to this, not in place of this. I just wanted to give you guys an update. 10,000 miles, still holding strong. Love it. Any questions, drop them down below. Wanted to give you guys that answer about the BFGs, the KO2s. We'll do a little walk around of this at the end of the video. Yeah, any questions, just let me know. Do you guys want to do live streams? What do you want? We have a lot of potential with this channel, kind of revamping it and gearing more towards trucks, maybe. I don't know. I'm still going to show the cars love, but it's just such a low cost to hop in like this, like the TRD Pro. This is the creme de la creme of the Tacoma, so to say, before you start modifying it. Mod junkies that like do actual modifications, don't get upset with me. I get it. I would do the same thing if I knew I was going to keep this. The next vehicle I get, I still might do a Pro just to hold value and try and flip it, sell it, do whatever I can with it, and then have a manual off-road. Even though I don't love the gearbox too much, it's just kind of cool to have a manual. I do miss it, even though the Tacoma's manual gearbox is not that fun. It's not a great gearbox. I still hate to say it, I still think it's a little bit better than the automatic. This doesn't gear hunt. Total bullshit, anyone that says that they do. These newer third gens, the older third gens did. The newer third gens have been fixed. You may have noticed I haven't gear hunted at all. Like, let me throw this on cruise control real quick. It's pretty easy to do. And the only time it's going to change gears is going up or downhill, and it does it once or twice. Once going up, once going down. Yeah, that's about it. So AC blows crazy cold, and it gets pretty hot in here. I have the tint on here from Dynamic Tint, Expel XR Prime Plus, but it still gets freaking cold. What's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so let me know what your thoughts are. We'll do a walk around of this when we get back. Remember just to subscribe down below if you want to see these videos more often. YouTube will recommend it now that you've clicked on it. And if you don't, then don't subscribe. Sorry you feel that way.